4 days ago, a patch came out for Deadlock, introducing a whole bunch of new stuff, including just miscellaneous changes, changes to the map, you know, normal Deadlock stuff. But for today's video, we're here for one thing, and that's the beginning of the patch notes. Now, it might not be a long list of things that they added, but starting tomorrow, there is going to be a ranked mode. So, in this video, I'm going to kind of dive in to tell you what I think is going to happen. So, to start, there are some requirements for one to play the ranked mode. They're not hard to hit for most people, but you're just going to need 50 games played, which isn't too hard, and you can't be toxic, which, for most people, hopefully we evolved from the Modern Warfare 2 lobbies.
You dickhead! Fucking motherfucker! You fucking idiot! You're looking like a loser right now. You test procedures in a So
as long as you aren't like the average person that plays competitive games, you should be fine, right? I'm actually interested to see how many people actually can't play ranked because of that. But if you go to the lobby, you can see the whole rank system. There's schedules you have to pick, blah, 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 boring stuff. The things I'm excited for is to see what the ranks are actually going to look like. So you can't actually go in and look at the rank charts or anything. There's no way of telling what the rank names are going to be or what their symbols are going to look like. But based off the patch notes, the way it's described is that there's going to be 11 medals with 6 levels in each. This honestly kind of sounds very similar to Dota's rank system, which if you're not familiar with it, it's the same concept of medals and then levels within the medals. But unlike Dota's levels, where they have 5 levels inside of each medal, Deadlock's going to have 6. This is just a quick little visualization of what Dota's looks like, just so if no one here plays Dota, like I don't, because that game kind of sucks, high key. I just wanted you guys to see what we were kind of getting into. But quick disclaimer, Dota doesn't suck too bad. That was mostly a shot at my boy Just Easy, just because he's a freak at Dota. You should go check him out. Back to the scheduled programming. So, my interpretation of what I think the ranks are going to be are something similar towards the TF2 ranks. Just because they probably haven't worked on anything too in-depth, game's still in such early access, I think they're going to do something similar where TF2 has the symbol of their game in the rank, but instead they're just going to do a Deadlock version. Kind of boring. Hopefully they change it, but that's what I'm expecting when it comes out, because this isn't the full product yet. It's just going to keep cooking, don't worry. As far as the names of the ranks actually go, seeing that the game's based in like old school New York and has very like high mob feeling to it, I'm thinking they're kind of going to go with like mob type ranks. I searched all over the wikis and all I could really find were these ranks. I'm pretty sure it came from the Sopranos, like the Sopranos family tree. But according to the patch, it says that there's going to be 11 medals, whereas all these ranks in the wiki, there's only 7. So these ranks were the associates, soldiers, I don't even know how to fucking say that, but it said you can call them the capo, the consigliere, underboss, boss, and the godfather. I personally think this is pretty cool. I think it'd be a fun little route to go with the ranks. I don't know if they're actually allowed to do that or not, but screw it. It'd be cool, I think. The only question is, what would they do for the 4 other ranks that would be missing? And I was thinking maybe some type of like cop thing, or I don't know, some other thing that would be related to mob era things. But regardless, I am totally down for like a Deadlock meets Sopranos type feel when it comes to the ranks, but only time can tell. The last interesting thing I saw in this patch notes about the ranks themselves is that it's not going to change the same as every other rank game you may play. So, as everyone knows that has played CSGO, the new rank system, as soon as you join a game, it's going to tell you what you could lose and what you could win.
What's up, guys?
Yo.
Then at the end of the game, whichever one you did, if you won, you lost, you got whatever that set amount of ELO was. So now, the way it's going to work is you have to play at least 7 games in a week, and at the end of that week, based on how you performed and set amount of games you played, it's going to update your rank. I don't know if it's going to make you go one by one in the ranks, or if it's going to let you hop around pretty drastically in the ranks, but basically what they said, it's just going to do like analytics, see how you played against the other ranks that you're playing against, and then adjust you according from there. I'm interested to see how this goes. I don't know if I want this to be like the end all be all for for Deadlock rank because it might actually be terrible. But hopefully the devs will change based on what everyone's saying. Now, the next big thing, in my opinion, when it's going to come to this ranked mode, is what are the team compositions going to be like? Now, I did some deep diving through the internet so I could have some things to back up my claims with this one. I went to the wiki so I could see the power rankings of each character. As you can see here, shows you basically their S tier, A tier, whatever tier they are deemed based on win percentage and the way that they're scaling currently in the game. And I also went on YouTube and checked out the most recent Deadlock tournament, which was Cursed Apple Deadlock Clash, which was actually powered by Intel, which I thought was pretty cool. But anyway, I analyzed this tournament and the wiki, and I can confidently say that I think I know 7 heroes that are always going to be in your game. And I'm willing to take that gamble. Just like I was willing to take the gamble on Counter-Strike cases for so many years. But I think the 7 heroes that are always going to be in your game are going to be Moe and Krill, McGinnis, Hayes, Ivy, Seven, Bebop, and Abrams. Now, the reason I picked those heroes is because they're all busted in their own respective ways, and I feel like the early team comps are really going to be focusing on building around those characters as they are in the game right now. Things will definitely change over time, but that's what I think for the initial open of the ranked mode. But this brings us to another issue, is we don't know if ranked mode will let us pick who we're actually playing or not. But we do know that Ivy and Dynamo both have priority for being in a duo lane rather than the solo lane. But I honestly would prefer to be able to pick who we're playing and then build the team comp off of that, because ranked mode is going to be low-key terrible at first if no one can actually pick who they're going to play. But this has basically been all my ideas that I think are actually going to come when ranked finally comes out tomorrow. I know anytime I post a video with my opinions in it, I usually get shit on because apparently no one likes to hear my opinions. But as Lil Yachty said one time, fuck them kids, bro. And I hope you guys have a good day, and I'll catch y'all later. Bye! Nah, but in all serious, guys, really don't take what anyone says about you to account. You guys all matter. Someone loves you. I love you. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Bye! For real.